Hey, everybody. It's Wednesday. You know what that means. Yes, it's time for Sarcastic Distractions, the interesting podcast for interesting people. And as always, you've got the Gentleman Society of Podcasts with you. Myself, Harvey, my heterosexual life mate, David.
Hello.
The ever-loving AJ.
Bong.
Bong. Nice. And today it's that time. We're going to have ourselves a nice little chitty-chatty or distracting discussion, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
I will. That's my Dusty Rhodes impression. If you will. It's probably not very good, but
It's
so yeah,
great. You should totally keep that as a special occasion
time.
only. No. Special occasions only.
Who does that again?
Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah, let's let him do that.
Oh, but he can't. He's not here no more.
Oh,
He's no longer with us.
That's too bad.
But there's tapes of him doing it. Either way.
yeah. There you go.
Moving on. I will leave my wrestling impressions for other people.
No, let's hear more.
Oh yeah.
Let's hear more. Let's hear Hulk Hogan.
Oh yeah, brother.
Oh, you think?
Let's hear Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh yeah, brother. Oh yeah, brother. That's amazing. They all got raspy, loud, deep voices.
Let's hear every wrestler from the 80s and 90s. Oh yeah, brother.
Woo! Woo! That's pretty much it.
That's about
totally
it.
on. Yeah. Oh, wait, you got to have it too sweet for the NWO, but that's another thing. Anyways.
No.
Outside of my knowledge, I cannot participate in this.
Yeah, right. Okay, yeah.
Go wrestle.
Yeah, is that go?
Go fisticuffs.
I love it.
What was I saying the other night? I was like, dude, it's just fight dancing.
Nice.
But isn't that all combat sports? So you're absolutely right. It
Well,
is.
no, because you don't choreograph with like when you're doing karate or jiu-jitsu. You don't coordinate with the other person what you're going to do beforehand. You know,
No.
like Dancing with the Stars.
But given that, and I don't know if you can say this about mixed martial arts, but let's say for a discipline as, let's say karate, it's within a sub moveset. So technically speaking, you're reacting to whatever the other movements are going to be. So it's already kind of sort of choreographed.
It's based on your knowledge and understanding.
I would say
Yeah, I know.
choreographing is more planning.
There's a
now.
common.
There's a planning
You're right.
involved.
You're absolutely, well, I mean, yeah, sports entertainment versus actual sport.
Yeah.
So
It's
versus real fighting.
exactly.
There's common probably methodologies and ways of defense and move, and
Yeah.
For sure.
yeah. That's why I'm amazing at martial arts, because I have zero knowledge, so I come in totally unexpected.
No one knows what to expect.
Oh, if I wanted, and since I'm such a nice gentleman, I don't do it. I could win a gold easily.
He's too modest.
Yeah.
So modest.
Yeah.
Speaking of, did you guys watch any of the Olympics?
Nope.
A little bit. It was one of those. Actually, I had a nice, lovely get together with guys I was golfing with, and we did like a family event.
Nice.
Yeah, it was great. With the golfing was fun, and then of course at Buddy's house, great get together. A whole bunch of, not just us guys, but also wives and kids. And it was And I actually have to give a +1. It was one of those things that we've all kind of had that agreement where, we've been golfing together for over 10 years, but we had one of those moments of just, you know what, this is our first year of we're gonna have just family get together. We'll plan it out. We'll go have a nice fun 9-hole. Everybody go play, and then we'll go back to somebody's house. And it was a great time. But at any rate, while we were there was Olympics up on the TV, and there was certain moments where we'd all sit down with some random person and start chatting about whatever the hell we're watching, which would be something we have zero knowledge about, of course.
Yeah.
And you see a nice, Canadian, the whole flag and everything, and you're like, you were gonna win. With zero knowledge or understanding.
Ooh,
Yeah.
For sure.
Chris and I played tennis yesterday.
We did. We played
tennis
Nice.
on the PlayStation.
Oh.
Yeah. It was fun.
It was.
Nice.
It was entertaining.
Definitely.
It's one of those.
We didn't know what the fuck we were doing.
Okay.
No. God, no. I'm no tennis.
Now, were you playing like online or actually in the same room?
in the same room?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Thankfully, Yeah.
Well, because it's one of those games, and again, it's easy for me to say this, but that's always been my challenge. Like, I have a brother who, he's like, I'll play hockey with you online.
yeah.
And it's like, it's not the same to me. You got to be in person. And I know you got the mic and everything. And
Sure. Well, we were discussing the same thing. Like, it's nice that you have the online option because you can't always be in the same room. That's nice. But if you had your preference of online or sitting beside the other person, of course it's going to be sitting beside the person.
For sports games.
Yeah,
Yes.
you cannot experience.
Yeah.
The experience is just different than when you're doing it online.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah. Right. I mean,
Plus, when you're in person, if the guy's really kicking your butt, you just accidentally elbow him. It's fine.
It's the controller.
Oh shit, man! I'm sorry.
Unless it's a game like that other one we were playing, Destruction All Stars or whatever the hell it was, where you can't play two players in the same room.
You got to
So
do the
if you
online
were-
connection.
Yeah. And those ones, that's take your pick. But let's be honest, if you had the opportunity to do a LAN with them in the same room versus doing online, you'd probably still
enough,
rather do a
yeah.
LAN, right? Because
Yeah.
it's all about the community environment.
I love
Yeah.
LAN party.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh, don't
I
even-
miss those.
I mean, oh, that was-
I wasn't.
Oh, well, then we have to have ourselves a sarcastic distractions
LAN
LAN
party.
for you, sir.
wasn't-
That was our
wasn't dorky enough.
that was our
Yeah.
that was our high school years, and then we're trying to.
You know what I love? You know what I love? Some of those games we can actually totally open honestly and legally download for either free or for like $2.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, a lot
Yeah.
of them open source or next to. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Well,
good.
no, they're just
Well, what games
they're
would
old
you?
school.
What would you play? At
Red
a
Alert
LAN
2.
Red
party?
Alert, not
What-
even a
what is-
question.
What is
yeah.
that?
Red
Red
Alert
Alert.
2. Well,
What is
it's
that?
Command and Conquer. You know
What
play
is
Command
that?
and Conquer? It's a real-time strategy game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's a very old real time strategy
Yeah, but
game.
very fun.
Oh
What is-
God.
It's
yeah.
his
What is that?
army versus your army.
Was that
and
one of
versus
those
many other
ones where you
armies.
build like little?
little camps and
encampments
armies
and shit like
yeah,
that?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you build and you attack. And,
And it's really, really fun.
and it's nice and simple. It's one of those. Yeah, the first couple you'd lose, but then afterwards you just kind of go full tilt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And it's
yeah.
and when you're playing with friends, it's good because everyone's kind of on the same keel. So
Yeah.
it's like no one's trying to kill each other.
You
right
always do
away.
that. 20
Yeah.
minutes, half an hour. Like for me, it's Civ. Oh,
Yes,
God, I
Civilization.
love Civ. That was not real time. But, I love that.
See, I
game.
remember
Yeah.
Philly playing that.
Yeah, our buddy Phil.
Yeah.
Shout out to Phil. Hi, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
But,
made to Civ.
When
But that's good.
when I played computer games, it was The Sims.
Oh, Sims is it's okay.
I have to admit,
I like
when
it.
the original Sims came out, I
Yeah.
was very amused with it as well. I was, yeah.
Oh, I lost many hours.
Oh, yeah.
Many hours playing that game.
Yeah.
We used to
yeah.
play a lot of Quake. We were playing a lot of
Quake
that
was
back in
one.
the day.
Yeah, I was a lot of hours on Quake.
I know the Quake. I know
Almost
the
all the Sierra games I spent tons of
Pretty
time on.
much, yeah.
Yeah, back in the day.
And yeah, StarCraft, Warcraft.
Oh, God, yeah.
Those games.
forgot about
Rainbow Six, we played a bunch of that too.
Oh, so
Yeah,
that'd be
that's good.
cool.
Yeah, yeah.
That'd be fun. I like
But we
Rainbow
played like
Six.
OG Rainbow Six when it was all about
planning the mission.
yeah,
Yeah.
Which I
Like the one on the Nintendo 64.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I like the new one now for what I played of it, which is very limited. But like it doesn't feel quite the same. Like it's still hard because if you go in like an idiot, you're dead.
Yeah.
Like there's no messing around. Like you still have to plan your routes. It's just not the same kind of like okay, go to here,
Okay.
here, to here, point this, that
Yeah.
kind of thing. But it's really neat kind of how they turned it. It's just I'm old school. One of the
Oh, yeah.
funnest games we used to play on LAN. And I don't think anybody's ever heard of it. It's like an old DOS game. Remember, I think it's called Z or Z.
Oh yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that one.
Super simple RTS. Real simple.
Yeah, you didn't really build; you just captured the little
Yeah.
build centers, and they would start to build.
And then exactly, yeah.
I'd
But it was
forgotten
so
about that.
much fun. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So we should do that. We should have ourselves.
The nice one about that too was it was a very quick game.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
20-minute tops.
Oh yeah, we
you
go
wanna
in,
get
you
out,
just
yeah.
start to play, and yeah.
I suck at playing the games on the computer
Why?
with the
Oh, the mouse.
Oh. mouse.
Well, real-time strategy is pretty much just mouse. You just click.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
pointing,
that
and
one's
drag and
easy.
dropping. Yeah.
Yeah, because I have to say, out of current games, yeah, Civ 6, I recently got that one, love it, and Rust, I love Rust.
Playing Rust, yeah.
Oh, I love that game. Stupid, but I love it.
That's whatever, man.
Yeah.
We all like what we like.
Yeah.
I'm playing Fall Guys. It's weird ass little game.
that's fun.
Little beans. It is fun. It's a good time.
Drunken marshmallow people.
I know. It's good times. It's whatever you can get your hands into and then
Nice.
keeps you going.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of good games out there.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Good times.
I haven't
Guys-
actually played that much recently, though, myself. Now I'm saddened by this discussion.
I've been busy. Well, with the exception of you coming over.
Yeah.
That's been helpful. Yeah, sure.
But that's at nighttime.
That's true. That's true. Daytime.
When the
that's-
sun
that's
goes to
fun.
bed.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, literally.
Yeah. Did you guys check out the Marvel What If series?
Yep.
They're doing.
Yep.
Check
No,
it
I
out.
have
Yeah.
not.
Do you know what this is?
I do not.
So there was a cool. I'm sure it's still going on. I don't know. But a cool comic
I
series.
love those comics.
Oh, they were
Love
great.
them.
And
I would. Those would probably be the ones that pick up the most too.
we'll tell Dave what kind of comics they are.
It's what if a certain character? What if something different happened
Oh,
in
gotcha.
regards to the
Some
timeline or the story of a
Gotcha.
certain
Yeah.
character? Like they had, what if Deadpool had the Venom symbiote?
Yeah, that was one of them.
kind of thing,
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
Or-
Okay.
Yeah.
What
Guess
if-
what? He was really violent.
right?
Yeah.
Or what if Captain America was Spider-Man or something like that?
Yeah.
Right?
Weird,
Just
okay.
like different timelines or multiverse kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
And they're typically one-off comics or things
Well,
like that.
yeah, I would get that.
Yeah.
Doesn't surprise me. Okay, because I have to admit, when you guys were initially, I was thinking it was more of a what if Spider-Man actually died? Things of this nature.
They have had, yeah. Those are things too. Yeah.
Okay,
What if
okay.
Uncle Ben never died?
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
That'd be another good one, right?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
there's lots of different things that they do with that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So there's an animated TV show about such things now.
Oh, shit. Okay,
so the first
nice.
one was what if
Peggy Carter.
What if Peggy Carter was Captain America?
versus
Um,
actually Steve Rogers becoming Captain
Yeah.
America. And it talked about that story, and it's really neat. It's fun.
So do they actually just talk about it, or do they?
Oh,
actually
no,
it's
present-
an actual
full-on animated
Oh, okay,
show.
okay.
Yeah.
Today's or yesterday's episode was what if T'Challa, the Black Panther, was Star-Lord
From the Guardians
from
of
the
the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy?
Wow, that is a weird to me.
Right. I know. Right?
I'm not an expert by any stretch, but that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Well, it was interesting. The whole story is they, because in the Guardians of the Galaxy, the Ravagers pick up Peter Quill.
Yep.
Right, and then he becomes Star-Lord. Well, they fuck up and pick up the wrong kid.
that seems like a Ravagers thing to do. Really.
Yeah, and so they fuck up and pick up the wrong kid, which
Right.
is who was to become Black Panther.
Oh, okay.
But instead, he becomes Star-Lord
Gotcha,
because
gotcha.
that was the path his life
ended up
ended
traversing
up going
instead.
on because of something fucking up. Yeah,
But he couldn't become Star-Lord. I thought it was because his father was actually some sort of Star-Lord.
Well, yeah. No.
they didn't know about that in the first.
They didn't know.
Oh,
that. Yeah,
fair,
that's
fair.
true.
Okay,
in the
fair.
first volume,
Yeah.
Gotcha,
They didn't
fair, fair.
understand that. Yeah. So
Okay.
Star-Lord's just a moniker.
right.
Oh, that's fair too, maybe.
Right,
but
but
he
that-
likes some superpowery stuff. But yeah,
He does. Yeah, because
Yeah.
his dad's a fucking planet.
thing, yeah.
So you get some special perks from that.
He does get, yeah.
But then
Just in the moment.
there was some weird shit. Like they went to this bar, and Thanos was like a good guy.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
Thanos was all
Hey,
he was all hell bent
Depending
on.
on your perspective, Thanos is a good guy, even in the standard comic and movies.
If you approve of genocide, sure.
Yeah.
Well, he's not just genociding based on the type. He is simply going, we need to take care of ourselves. Half of random.
Yeah.
It's still genocide.
Still pretty, yes.
By the way, I don't actually agree. I was just trying to cause shit.
For sure.
Stir the pot. But yes, and it's good.
Good.
Nice. All right, I'll
It's
have to check this
entertaining.
out maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's knocking it out with these TV shows that they're doing.
Nice.
Yeah.
They're doing a new Star Wars anime thing.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's called what's it called? It's Star Wars. Something.
Something. or
We're
other.
gonna watch it. Whatever.
But I don't know.
I'll try it. Yeah, it's one of those things like
I'm not an anime.
Well, I'm not an anime,
Guy.
and I'm a big fan. I'm one of those irritating people that just loves the 22.5-minute shows that I
Sure.
could watch any of them of, and it can make me giggle, and I can walk away.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong, I have had ones that I've been hooked into. Eli Stone,
Certain shows I like.
there's certain ones out there that I just love, but for the most part, yeah, I need a new one that really makes me
you.
want to
Yeah.
watch them all.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's I mean, well, that's the problem with our culture today. We have so much entertainment.
Well, it's
To
one of those
find something
things.
that can
In
grab you.
theory, since I have so much, I should just
Should
be
be able
able
to
to.
find something.
But
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Part of it also though isn't because I don't like something. Like I liked Mandalorian, and you two can
Oh,
still
yeah.
be pissy about this. Because have I finished it? Nope.
We're gonna, after this, we're gonna fight.
He's doing it on purpose. He's like,
We're gonna
F
fist
those
the cuffs.
guys.
That's
I'm
true.
not going to
That's
watch
true.
the last episode of purpose. And I'm not even going to look it up to find out what it means. I'll be ignorant to the whole thing.
Yeah.
Great. Well, it's fine. It's your loss, sir. It's your
Yeah.
loss.
That's
true.
fair.
That's true.
Yeah. But it's just things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Instead,
Absolutely.
now mind you, in speaking a little bit about recent events, I did get to go and do an actual professional golf event.
Oh.
Professional
Tell us
golf
more,
event.
sir.
Yes,
Tell us
yes.
more. Yes.
So it was part of all the medical fund and the times and
Sure,
the Brain Cancer Society here in the London chapter. They just called me out of the blue and said, "Hey, do you want to come out and do a golf tournament thing?" And of course, they didn't have much information themselves
Right.
because I was asking, and I just kind of assumed, okay, I'm just going to come out, be a quick sort of maybe 9-ball, easy peasy,
Yeah.
something great. No, this was the first like high level.
Whoa.
Everybody was very good, and there was nothing bad happening. Like
Yeah.
I had a great time, but it was just one of those things of the two fine gentlemen that we were golfing with. Yeah, they were like, "We're not great at this, by the way," and we're like, "Well, either are we." I was golfing with Shan, the wife,
Sure.
and they go and they tee off. I'm like, So, gentlemen, just so we're on the same page, you're not great would be I would pay money to do that.
That's amazing.
But yeah, it was a great because it was start of the day. Like, of course, one of those silly moments, and hopefully nobody from my office watches this because I thought I'd be back by like noon. So I'm like, yeah, guys, I'll follow up in the afternoon. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, we didn't get back until 7:30 in the evening.
Jeez.
Wow.
Well, because it was this whole big event.
yeah.
We went out to the golfing. And even though it was best ball standard, tournament-y stuff.
Yeah.
It moved very slow. Like we
Okay.
didn't actually tee off till 10:30.
Was there a lot of people in the
Oh yeah,
tournament?
the place
wow.
was packed.
Okay.
Yeah, you start out at the random hole, all those standard
Yeah.
tournament things. But yeah, place was totally packed. It was a great time. But yeah, then we went into the dinner stuff and the speech and all
Was it
the
like a
good
big dinner?
It was a nice dinner, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
wow.
no,
Okay,
it was,
cool.
it was a nice dinner. It was all
Holy
good
smokes.
stuff. Yeah, parked at a course. Played at a parked. We did park there too, though. So
I guess that's
fair.
true. Yeah. It's totally not on the ninth hole.
Yeah, Fancha golf course, the nice one. That's,
Oh yeah,
and
not the one that we had fun
yeah,
at.
no, not that one. No, Chris. No.
I do like that course, but not because I'm good
No,
at
it's
it.
still open
I
that
don't
one.
think it's probably not.
Yeah,
either,
man,
but,
that was a fun one. He and I went out to this lovely. We biked out there.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
I don't fully remember, but it's not a real golf course. It
Here's-
was like a garden.
Here's
Oh,
the best
geez.
part. Here's the best part. I asked Dave, do we need to buy balls? He's like, we got like 20. We're good.
Yeah.
Guess how many we came back with? 2.
I was going to say 3.
2. We got 2. And Dave on the last one was like, Chris, you can't lose this ball. If you lose it, we can't play
done.
no more.
We're done.
And it was this giant, well, not giant. In my mind, it was giant. This pond area. And getting it over was like, holy moly, I can't believe it made it. But it was not a very well groomed course, shall we say?
Well, I think even the guy when we went in to play this, he's looking at us kind of like,
Anyway.
what?
I'm terrible at golf.
Yeah.
I'm good at video game golf.
Yeah, I'm not good at it at all. My big goal is always just as long as it's going forward. And of course, I'm out of this tournament. What's my ball?
Slicing, yeah.
Slice. I got to that point. I'm like, okay, gentlemen, I'm going to go and shoot this way. And of course, you know what happens when you do that? Straight.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, great event. Had a good time. It was nice.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah. So it was one of those.
Cool. What a happy
Even though-
surprise.
It was one of those silly, great surprises. And the nice thing was, I was able to catch up on the worky stuff and good stuff. But it was just hey, yeah. And the one of the fellows that I actually golfed with, I forget his last name, of course, but his first name was Steve, and he's actually one of the people that kicked off the Brain Cancer Society.
Oh my goodness.
Here in Canada, yeah,
That's cool.
and it's because unfortunately, his child passed away. Shit, 82. So yeah.
Also a while back.
Oh yeah, well, yeah.
Either way,
back.
yeah.
But still, either way, same stuff. But yeah, no, it was one of those. Just it was great.
Wow. And what did Shan think? Was she impressed too?
Oh yeah, no, yeah, she was impressed too. We had a great time. She was actually doing better in most ways for the golf than I was. Yeah, no,
Amazing.
yeah. The only thing I almost made a big mistake because, and again, we're getting to the dinner part, and it's over, and there's just a lot of chitter chatter. And there hadn't been any speeches or anything yet. And, commonly for these things, there's a speech
Something,
because
yeah.
we're all getting together and it's all to help support all those good things. And so, like, I'm on the verge of saying, well, Shane, let's just get going. Like, come on. Like,
Why wait?
nobody's talking.
Right.
It's so loud you can't have a conversation
Oh,
really with
man.
people you don't know.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Like, if I knew you, I can smack you, hit you. We
Yeah,
you
of
get
course.
nice and close.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was just one of those things. We're almost leaving. And then, of course, finally, the speeches started, and it was one of those, shit, am I glad I stayed.
Wow. It was really good, eh?
Well, it was just because it was a lot of people speaking about some of the things that, I now better understand.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
it was just, it was a good high fives in that now way you can actually give high fives.
Oh, great. Yeah. Yeah. Be well.
Yeah.
Be well, John Spotted.
Oh, shit.
That's why they do it in that movie.
They knew.
Dude. The Simpsons called it.
The Simpsons.
No.
Or
Demolition
Man. My bad.
You fight.
Yeah.
That's one of the greatest movies ever made.
I know.
One of the
It's
greatest films in cinema history.
Maybe the greatest Stallone film ever.
No, the greatest
Ever.
film in cinema history.
I love it.
It
It's,
beats out Ben-Hur. It beats out. It beats
Ten
out
Commandments.
the Rosebud one
yeah.
The Rosebud.
Rosebud one. Yeah, that movie.
with Unicron.
It doesn't beat out Empire Strike Back, though.
No,
Sorry.
it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it
I'm
does.
afraid not.
That and Pootie Tang.
Oh, Pootie Tang's great. Fucking right. Yeah. Pull out the Pootie Tang. Pull out that Pootie Tang.
Pootie Tang. Oh, Pootie Tang.
Oy vey.
Oh, I love me some Pootie
Now I'm
Tang.
gonna watch that when I go home. I haven't seen Pootie Tang in
I watched
a
it
decade.
like a week ago or something like that.
Amazing. Amazing. If you don't know,
You should.
you should.
Fucking Pootie Tang.
Pootie Tang is a mid 2000s film that was actually written by Louis C.K.
And directed by-
Don't care about what you think about him. He's a fan. Like you won't even believe this was made by him. You won't even watching it. And it's a black exploitation film about a black superhero named Pootie Tang.
Who doesn't speak conventional English.
He does not speak conventional English, and he has very unconventional uses for his belt.
Yes.
Interesting.
Extremely
I have
unconventional.
not
uses.
seen this. Maybe I should.
You need to see this, David. This will become your number one movie of all time. It's wonderful.
It's so good.
It's so good. It's so good.
Chris Rock is in it. He plays a couple different parts.
It's so
One
ridiculous.
of the best, one of my favorite parts in the whole movie is so he's a superhero, he's an actor, he's a singer, he's a public speaker. He does like PSAs for like the kids, right? Like, don't do drugs and shit like that. One of the best parts is he's just come out with a new song, and the song's called. And literally the whole thing is nothing.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just
true. Yeah.
like you got. All right, we're gonna play the new song by Pootie Tang called. Here you go, and he puts it on, and it's silence.
yeah.
But everybody thinks it's the best fucking song on the face of the planet.
It's like not
It's
seeing the
so
robe,
funny.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The best part is they take it so seriously. That's
Yeah.
what makes it such a great film. It's oh my god, it's awesome. So if
All
you're not
right,
seeing
all right.
Pootie Tang, go watch Pootie Tang.
Watch Pootie Tang.
Oh my god, I
Pootie
can't believe we're talking
Tang.
about Pootie Tang. This is crazy.
We went from a lovely golf tournament to Pootie Tang.
Call me down on a penny stack. Sepatama, Demi.
Nice.
Some good stuff here. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, golfing.
Yeah. So,
Golfing, good time.
yeah.
Good
Woo,
time.
great
Pootie
time.
Tang to golf to Pootie Tang.
Yeah, I don't play enough of it to say I'm good at it as much as I do like to play it.
Yeah, and again, I'm not good at it. My big
No.
thing is always just hit it straight. Trying. That's the only thing I aim for.
But I'm sure now, kind of being on this side of the fence, if you will, I think you probably appreciate these types of events a lot more. And it's really cool to see how it all kind of comes together.
Yeah, no, like it was a great overall great high five. Everything that went down, like it was just like it was just one of those silly. Yeah, in my head we're just going for because I'm so used just we're gonna go 9-hole best ball, easy peasy, you'll be done.
Yeah.
And no, this was a nice big event. It felt good. Lots of money being raised to help.
Right on, man.
Not just our I shouldn't say our, but not just the Brain Tumor. There was 2 others that I should have probably better prepared for this podcast,
good,
but I
man.
did not. They were great.
They need your money too, whoever they
Yeah.
are.
Well, that's always it. When you are capable, and again, take care of yourself, families first. Like, I'm sorry,
course.
I'm one of those people.
Yeah.
Where if you're not being able to take care of yourself, or you're still working towards that, then do it. But once you have that extra couple of dollars, go out and have a beer, beverage of your choice. Like, come on, life is life. But also have a moment and either give money or give time. Like, again, it's that thing.
sure.
Yeah, because that's one of the things I still find. It's a me-ism more than anything. I find it challenging to give the time and far simpler to give the money.
Right.
And again,
yeah,
it's just
for
one of
sure.
those things where, and we all are like this. And the people that are actually working every day to do good stuff for just doing good stuff, they'll just look at me and go, "Come on, shut the f up." But I'm like, I never have time.
Right, yeah.
Like, between family and work, and keep taking care of the house, and oh crap, I need to go fix our garage, and it just. But like everybody, we're all like
Well,
this.
the unfortunate truth is there's only 24 hours in the day.
Yeah.
Right? Like, they can't get
Yeah.
more.
Yeah. Well, and I think we talked about this once upon a time. What would you want your superpower to be? Never having to sleep.
That's right. Never sleeping would be great, actually.
Never
sleep. That would be
sleeping.
pretty awesome.
Yeah. Never, and again, not needing it. Not
needing it.
Yeah, not one of those
that's
where I
it.
like.
I don't know. I think that'd almost be like one of those living forever things. It'd be kind of boring.
No,
No.
if you had the choice to sleep when you wanted to sleep, but you never needed to sleep, that's a great power.
Ooh,
That's a really
nice
great power.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if you can go to
That
sleep
one.
when you felt like you wanted to sleep.
Yeah, you're just bored.
Boy,
It's
like,
like
yeah.
3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I
Oh,
want to
well,
sleep.
that's what I'm
I'm
saying,
literally the last person in the world. Okay, I'll sleep. I don't know why that's what.
Yeah. I'm not living forever. I am But yeah, that's a very
fun.
good point. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's
yeah.
good.
I take back my previous instruction on my superpower, and I would instead prefer it to be I choose when to sleep.
That's great. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. That's good.
And I never need sleep.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the best part. That would be great.
Because I do like to think that, no, I can keep myself busy constantly. But you're right. Eventually, I might just be kind of... You remember, as a kid, I had moments like that. Where you would just be like, I'm bored.
Yeah.
And like nothing on... And of course, they're back in that day, especially, you know, no real good computer games, no good TV. It was just, I'm
Sucks
bored.
playing outside by yourself.
Yeah,
I hear
nobody's
you, yeah.
home or it's raining.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I haven't had that actual true feeling, and yeah, like I was
No,
doing
I
the
could-
camping thing, and I did a whole lot of nothing. But was I bored? No, I'm just sitting there going, "Oh fuck, nothing to do. Great."
How does that happen?
Yeah, exactly.
For sure. Yeah. Good.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Good times.
it was good times. Yes, I'm looking forward to the have nothing to do and I'm bored.
I love that we've already talked about you going to a gala event for golf tournament thing
Mm.
and going camping
Mhm.
and all these other things. It's almost like the world's starting to come back to normal again, where people are finally going out and
Yeah, no,
Okay.
well, and actually, and yeah, it is a little bit. I have that same feeling, but of course, it's also that same kind of worry where that seems to be that bubble again, similar
Yeah.
to last year, just when we got into the new year now, because about the same time, it kind of felt like a whole lot of nothing. Everybody
True,
else is
yeah.
having a bad time. We're
Mhm.
here in Canada going, COVID,
we're
and then of course, yeah,
we got
like
free healthcare.
a
We're
couple
good.
months later, it really went boop, everything shut.
That's true, that's true.
Yeah. So, knock on the woods and all the things that, yeah. And again, I've done the vaccine. I do my best to put masks
Yeah.
up and do all the propers, but
You said it like a Russian. I've done the vaccine.
I've done the
I'll
vaccine.
give you
vaccine is
the
done.
vaccine.
I've done the vaccine. That came out totally accidental because if I try, I could never do that.
No, I hear you. And if you can, definitely get yourself vaccinated. Let's try to get this thing done over with. Because I agree.
Yeah.
Like, if I don't want to say it's a calm before the storm, because I don't know if that's the thing. But I
Well, there's
feel-
that new variety.
I know. So
yeah.
it's like we could go into another.
You should get yourself
State of fun.
vaccinated. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. You don't get yourself vaccinated. That's your own goddamn fault.
That's true.
That's my
That's
opinion
not-
as
yeah,
well.
absolutely.
Sorry.
No, I agree with this statement.
Everyone's got to live their life, right?
I mean, like I said,
Do
you
you?
should. It's a good idea, probably. But if
Probably.
you don't want to, and you get
Yep.
the COVIDs and you pass away,
Yeah,
I guess that was kind of your choice.
that's true.
Yeah. No, it is when there's a methodology. Because again, even with that new variety that might even hit the vaccinated, the general results that I've read about, and again, only read about, is that at least while you get hit, you're just kind of sick. You're not like, bruh,
I heard a weird
Dying.
theory about that.
Mm.
Somebody said, "Isn't it interesting that this Delta variant thing is becoming such a big deal when they're also trying to push people to get vaccinated?"
Yeah, that is a good point.
But
Yeah. No, that is a valid point.
That is a valid point. But here's the thing: with the pushing of people, getting people vaccinated, isn't the majority vaccinated already?
I
It
think we're
depends.
70% for one dose in Canada and
okay.
like 50 for second or
Okay,
something.
maybe not. All right,
I'm kind of throwing out
I take that back.
recent
I guess I'm
numbers.
thinking about international
Right.
kind of stuff too,
Yeah.
not
Mm.
just Canada.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, no, and it is important to be like I have this impression that the days of, you had to be this certain age and things like those
Right.
are gone. Like, you have to be 12 and older, I think,
Yeah,
is the age,
right.
but which makes sense to me. And again, my personal thing is anybody that is 16 and above who wants, go do.
Yeah, get done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If you have the means, obviously.
Well, I can't think of any place, at least in Canada, you wouldn't have
Canada for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
The
yeah,
U.S.
yeah.
for sure. But
I
I'm
was going to
saying,
say in the U.S. too.
I'm talking about our tens of fans across
across the
across the
pond.
pond, of
Yeah.
the world, the globe.
There are areas of this, I shouldn't say unfortunate planet, but areas of this planet to unfortunately be living in.
Yeah.
Afghanistan again. Like,
Yeah, I know. My goodness.
yeah,
That's
like it's unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah.
I have nothing good that I can add to this. Yeah.
Nope.
I'll just
No.
keep saying that word over and over again to try and make me feel better about all the other shit that goes on when
Yeah,
I sit
man.
there and complain about I spilled my juice on the floor or something.
For sure.
That's
It's like,
terrible.
oh,
Thank you.
my toy took too
Yeah.
long to get
It
to
was,
come in the
it was
mail.
Al Qaeda.
Oh,
Al
you
Qaeda
right.
spilled the juice.
Yeah, no, I slipped on a stair. But anyway.
You're right. We live in a very privileged area.
Oh, we do.
It's pretty great.
Yeah. No,
It's
we do.
really wonderful, and it's funny to hear people complain. It's like, you know what's happening?
Yeah. Well, and again, it's always about that perspective because again,
Yeah,
we
for
live
sure,
in a
we do.
very privileged area, but you go downtown nowadays, like compared to
Really,
what it was
man.
2 years ago. Like it's,
I know. I went through a skate recently, and I was like, "Ooh,
Yeah.
it's looking hard."
Don't get me wrong. It's always been downtown.
Oh yeah,
But at least-
this is different for sure.
And the big thing is I always had that joke to me, and I tried to express it. When's the roughest time of downtown? Oh, the roughest time of downtown is between about 6 and 8 o'clock p.m. because all the office people have gone home and none of the party people have come out.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
But now that's what it is all day.
Yeah.
It is all the people going through their own rough things, and they're the only ones really downtown.
They really are. Twice in the last, let's say, 4 months.
Mhm.
And I mean, I don't know how many times I've been downtown or in that area
Mhm.
on Dundas Street, as it's known. But I've seen open parties of people just huffing on their crack cocaine.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
they're
yeah,
just doing
yeah,
their
Yeah.
thing.
And then openly urinating in the street. Like, that's amazing. Like we're just at that point where it's just hard lives.
That's yucky.
Pardon me?
That's yucky.
It is yucky. It's very gross.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like Dave says, it's hard people trying to figure out their stuff.
Yeah, it's
And-
people. Yeah, it's, I don't know. It's one of those. It's just one of those things of
Yeah.
downtown.
At downtown.
Yeah.
It's so different.
Yeah, don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do downtown.
Don't do that. Don't do
Don't
it.
do downtown.
Yeah.
Don't hang out there too long.
You say that though, and it's funny
Just
though
kidding.
because we have that lovely thing. While all that's going outside of their lovely little restaurant
Yeah.
things, there's
Yeah.
like a high class restaurant where it's hundreds of
Oh,
dollars
yeah.
for the meals. That's
Oh yeah.
We've hit that weird. I don't know.
It's so true. You got like these people that are,
Yeah.
barely any teeth in the face.
That are sitting right there.
Right there.
But
And then
there's the ropey thing.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here. By the way, yeah, I'm in the high class.
of course. It's paying like $30 a meal, $40 a meal.
$30 for the starter.
Of course.
McDonald's isn't that high class. Come on, Dave. You're fooling yourself.
Hey, they're not
bud.
downtown
They're
anymore.
not. They said,
Oh yeah, the one
fuck
at the corner
this,
of,
we're
Yeah,
done.
they're done.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
I
did-
think
so
it
did-
was too much.
So did Starbucks, eh?
Yep.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Starbucks
Starbucks
got
is
the
gone.
hell out of there, too.
That pharmacy that tried to open up there, they're gone.
Oh, yeah. Rexall
Rexall
did not
Yep.
last long at all.
Yeah, no, they're
And 6
gone.
months, I don't think.
Yeah, no, they're
Yeah.
done. Yeah, most of anything that was the one bar I really enjoyed to go to, they were done. I think I mentioned that the last time we met.
Which bar?
The one at in the mall.
The one with the booze.
The Galleria.
Yeah,
Oh,
Galleria.
the Elephant and Castle.
Yeah, Elephant
yeah,
Castle.
Oh,
Fox and the Fiddle.
Fox
yeah,
and Fiddle.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
gone
Elephant
now,
and
too.
Castle was the original, then it was Fox and Fiddle, and now that's gone.
I
too.
never know any of these places. I don't. What the hell does a fox and a fiddle have to do with each other?
They drink
Or an elephant and a castle?
Alcohol.
To be honest, I didn't care about the name so much as it was a great place where
Yeah.
after work I could walk in, get a beer, and the tender would generally know if I was in a chatty mood or not. And
Yeah.
so it would be if I wasn't, clunk.
Exactly.
And if he knew I was kind of happy-ish or just figured it out, hey, how's it going? Yeah, I'm doing good. And we chat. It was great. Yeah.
They did a good job, on whether it's Elephant Castle or Fox and Fiddle, of creating like a decent British bar / pubbery.
I'm gonna open one called the Cat and the Pickle.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah,
Why
you
not?
can. The best thing. I shouldn't say best thing because I'm sure there are limitations. You can pretty much name a good bar where people are coming together. Any name you want, as long as you can actually get people to come together,
Yep.
and interact in a bar-ish type way. Because again, it's one of those things that how many are even left in London nowadays? Yeah, okay, there's Scots.
We got lots of bars still.
Like pubby type atmosphere.
Oh, pub.
oh pubby.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm thinking pubby.
Sorry, Poachers,
Poachers.
Scots,
Scots.
Scott, yeah.
Molly's.
Oh, I forgot about Molly's. Fair.
And
Shit.
then the other one that's down there too.
There is one off of Wellington. I've only been to once.
That one, Shays, or I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, I can't
so
remember.
there's a few out
There are some. I'm not
Yeah.
saying there's zero.
No.
It's just one of
But
those.
it's not as many as there were. Like we used,
At least in my head.
I agree. No, I agree. There was like one every freaking half a block.
Well, especially downtown.
Yeah, especially
Now,
now.
see, I'm wondering if that one that my wife and I went to on our honeymoon in Toronto is still open.
What's it called?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
It was good food though,
Oh, I
Yeah,
bet.
nice.
I bet.
but I don't remember.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no, they come, they go, which is somewhat normal. Don't get me wrong. Like,
Well, for
shit.
London, because of the
Yeah.
fact that we're a college town.
Mhm.
Yeah, to a certain extent, but that's more for the dancey clubs and things.
Yeah,
like
they
that's
want to go to
true,
the.
yeah.
Yeah. Which don't be on. I gotta be honest. Like that's one of the things I want to do is I want to go out and I'll be that old. Who's that old fucker dancing over there? Like,
And then
Like
you're all
that.
dancing on them.
You're the old creepy guy.
Yeah, man.
well, I don't want to be the creepy guy. I'll just be that old what guy?
No, you're like 40 years old amongst a bunch of 19-year-old Doesn't
Well-
matter what you're doing. You're the old creepy guy.
Fucking right.
That's true. That's true.
You could be dancing or doing your own thing. Or
Well,
not,
no, but
not bugging a soul, not talking to anybody. You're still the old fucking creepy guy.
we did have a London dude like that too.
We
He wouldn't
did,
go to the
yeah.
dance clubs, but he would go to the bars and stuff. And
Is that the guy in the gold sequence
stuff.
stuff? Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen that guy in
Molly's
ages.
was a big one I
he
remember
was
seeing him at.
always at
Yeah.
Molly. That's where I saw him the
Yeah,
most,
he would
too.
always just sit there
And
do-
Jack's a few times.
Yeah.
We should never have gone to Jack's.
Not
We're
a
too
clue.
old.
Not a clue who you're talking about.
Uh,
Because I never went to those types of. I only ever.
I don't know
really
his name.
frequented the bars
and
that
please-
you play music in.
London,
gotcha. Yeah.
Londoners, if you know who we're talking about, he would dress in like rhinestone cowboy gear, if you will.
Yeah.
Like, he had like shorts and sequence shorts and sequence blouse, and he was always partying everywhere. And then another one person that I would always would blow my mind to see him out was my friend Glenn. Shout out to Glenn, who works at a local comic store, and he'd be out of the bars, and like. To look at Glenn, you would not look like a guy you would expect to see
Oh, at a bar?
at a bar.
Gotcha.
But that was his jam. That was so when he's not like hustling comics and toys and cards, like to go out and have a few drinks, dance and chat with people and stuff. And that was
Nice.
just what he loved to do. It was like, that's awesome. So it was
Nice.
always a
Good.
pleasure seeing him, when he's not trying to
Yeah.
sell me
You ever see
toys.
the old feller in cowboy gear who goes to all the places and dances it up? His name's Bev. Bev Camp.
No.
He's at like every show at the Richmond.
Oh, I have seen that guy.
Like every show I've ever
like
played
an old
at the
school cowboy.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I've seen it before.
Richmond.
No.
Coolest fucking dude ever, man.
He's pretty cool.
I
He's really
haven't.
cool. And he just does his kind of cowboy dancey sort of, and it doesn't matter what kind of music it is.
Yeah.
It could be hardcore
And he's just
Austrian
out there.
black metal. And
Out there.
he's
Nice.
fucking out there just giving her. Oh yeah, great guy.
No, I like when because that's that very. He's just having fun, and that's
Yeah,
just. It reminds
Nothing
me.
wrong with that.
I don't need as much now, my older age, but certainly when I was younger, you're like, okay, no, we're in this type of place. Okay, I have to like do it this way, look this way.
All the judgments.
Yeah.
It's like,
Nowadays, I'm very much just I'm going to come and have fun. You do
Yeah.
your thing, I do my thing, as long as we're not jumping on one another, of course.
of
And then-
course. Well, that's
But what
there's-
if that's the new dancing?
it's
what if
called
that's a new
sex.
kind of dance?
That's sex.
No,
I thought that was that whole
That's butt
heavy
wrestling.
metal, and you get the
the mosh pitting.
yeah.
When you go to the Ragu festivals.
That's right. Yes. The Ragu festivals.
Hey.
I
know,
could never
guys.
mosh pit.
Oh, my
just
God.
watching that was enough to go. Yeah, no,
It's
I'll
violent.
be way over here
It's
where it's that
violent.
gentle bub.
I don't know if they do that anymore. I don't know if that's
Mosh pitting? Oh, yeah.
I'm sure they
They
would.
must probably.
Right place, right. Again, everything's
Yeah.
still rough getting restarted
Yeah,
in
yeah.
that sort of world, but it's coming.
Oh yeah.
This time next year, it'll be, mosh
Full swing.
pits.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I'm sure the next Nails show I go to, or any show I go to, will have some sort of mosh pitting. Yeah, sure it'll happen.
Yeah,
You
sure.
go to the Garth Brooks show. And there's going to be
Garth
fucking
Brooks,
mosh
yeah.
pitting.
show.
Definitely, because I'm planning on going to a Garth Brooks show. Definitely, that's right up my alley.
I've been to your house. I've seen your music.
Oh yeah,
Garth Brooks, Trisha Yearwood,
Well, now,
Michael Bublé,
oh yeah,
Britney
that's great.
Spears.
Actually,
I would see Britney Spears, actually.
Actually, I
Free
probably would
Britney?
too. And something tells me there'd be some mosh pitters at Britney Spears' concert.
Think so?
I'm pretty sure there would be.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
I have to admit, if someone's going to give me free tickets to Britney Spears, I'll be like, all right, why not? Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. If somebody handed me a ticket to Britney Spears, I'd probably be like, yeah.
She puts on a killer show.
Sure,
Well, that's
why
more
not?
why.
That's
It's
really
'cause of
why.
the show. Like,
Dude, Beyonce. I'd be happy to go see Beyonce.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that's a show, man.
It's not
or
my-
or the Lady Gagas.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
I definitely
yeah.
see.
Yeah.
See, now I respect her more as a musician as well.
well, no, and that's
So.
fair. It's just more of, I have to admit, just to go out and do the show, yeah.
But free ticket, yeah.
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
It has
Even
to be
cheap
free.
tickets.
Nah.
No.
I have a line.
Yeah.
Dave,
What if your wife wanted?
do you
to
want
go?
this ticket for... Well, no. If I had a family, like if one of
Yeah.
my kids or
course.
my wife wanted, then that's a, hey, yeah, high fives, let's go kick ass. But if it was a, hey, Dave, do you want this Britney Spears ticket? Oh, sure. Oh, it'll cost you $1. Oh, no, thank you.
Yeah, good, thanks.
I don't know if I could be proud to say I paid.
Wait a minute. I gotta pay for my transportation
Any
to get
money.
there.
Well, no, that's the joke, though, because that's what they want. They just want, hey, AJ, you want to come to the Britney? It's just $1. Okay, it's $1. You just paid for Britney Spears ticket.
You paid for that shit, man.
Oh my gosh.
That's how they get you.
Yeah.
That's how they get you. Yeah, I think it's a matter of perspective. Because if you ask me as a kid if I would have ever went to see Elton John, no, nah, just whenever it's like, wow, I gotta go see Elton John.
Yeah, that's fair.
But then I saw Elton John, and it was fucking amazing.
Where did you see Elton John?
In
On the
London,
street?
when he was on the street when he performed at Budweiser Gardens.
Oh, that would've been good.
It really was. We unfortunately we're kind of behind, but it was still a really fun show, and the energy that he brings, and
yeah, that's
it's
it.
pretty awesome. And you'd think he's been doing it for longer than we've been alive.
Yes.
And you'd think he'd have like nothing to talk about. You think, you know what I mean? Like he would just do his hits and then get off.
Yeah.
No, every time he's trying to interact with the crowd, he wants to talk about his own Canadian roots and all that sort of stuff. And I think I mentioned about his kids being from Canada in some
Just
way.
say, isn't his
Nice.
husband
Yeah, I think he's
or
got
partner or
yeah.
something Canadian? Or?
So,
Maybe,
I mean, but that's the thing. Like, same with Bob Dylan. Even though he wasn't great to see him, he would same
That's
show pretty
terrible.
much. But I could say now, I've seen Bob Dylan, which I
Yeah.
think is pretty great.
Nice.
So it's you never know.
Part of me
Legacy
regrets
artists.
not seeing the Stones when they were at Burles Creek
Sure.
because I had tickets, but it came like it was 2 days beforehand or something. I was just like, I'm just not physically fit enough to go and stand amongst like 20,000 people and
Yeah.
Oh,
gotcha.
gotcha. Yeah, I know.
because there's no seating or it was
Right.
just-
Yeah.
so I was like, nah.
It was just before the pandemic, though,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
because I got bad back and bad knees and
Hmm.
Get some yoga into you.
yogurt. No, that
Yogurt.
doesn't work.
Eat some hot, sweaty yogurt yoga.
hot sweaty yogurt.
Oh.
Yogurt that's been left in the car too long.
Oy vey.
Hot sweaty yogurt.
Oh, hot, sweaty yogurt.
Title your sex tape.
Is that Is now fermented, passes fermentation. Oh,
It's the fermented.
right. Oh, Lord.
Oh,
Here's something cool.
good.
It's fun. One thing I did do last week, I checked out that Tilt.
Oh, you checked that out,
Yeah,
eh?
with my buddy Dave Brooks. We went there for
Nice.
just a few hours.
And
It's pretty great. It's really great. And anybody out there that's been to an arcade bar can attest to this. You go in, pay $5 to play all you can play, and they have it's all retro games and pinball machines.
It's amazing they only would have $5.
I
retro.
know.
How new retro though?
I don't think there'd be anything really crazy new. Like they had console set up so you could play on N64,
okay.
Super Nintendo, and I don't know if they had anything outside of Nintendo's that you could play.
Gotcha.
But then the pinball was everything. I'm trying to think of the newest pinball that I would have seen there.
I'm thinking, did they have like Turtles in Time?
Yes, Turtles in Time was there. They had a Mortal Kombat 2 machine and a Street Fighter 2 machine, but there was no like Street Fighter 3 or anything like that.
Okay.
Apparently there's
Wow.
a South Park pinball machine, but I did not see it when I was there, so it's kind of me sad. And yeah, but one of the coolest things they had, which it seems so, I guess retroactive, they had a Pong table, but the thing is, it's physical and it's all done by magnets. So we're playing together.
What?
Yeah, it's like
Air hockey.
yeah, more or less, but like Pong. You got like a little block, and it almost looks like
okay.
the way
I've caught up.
it looks like it's kind of moving jaggedly, like you're
Yeah,
looking at
you-
pixelated.
yeah,
Yeah, and the way the block is coming kind of does too. And it was that was really neat. That was really
Yeah,
fun to
sure
kind of
is.
mess around with that. So it's a worthwhile time. I mean, $5 to play as many video games as you want,
Well, yeah, like
right? And
now
we-
I do. I'm curious though. Like, can I get a beer?
oh yeah,
Oh, okay,
it's
good.
definitely licensed. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's a bar.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
bar,
Woo.
and they got food and they're full eatery and whatnot. They're fresh, so they're still getting things going and whatnot. But they have kind of odd hours, like they're only open from like 2 till I think 2 or midnight or whatever it is.
Hmm.
And I mean that makes sense. Like who's going
Oh,
to
that
arcades
does
to-
make sense.
Yeah.
That type of arcade. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean if you're there at 9 a.m, you're probably not there to play video games.
Well, yeah.
Well,
Well, it's like a
if
bar.
that's what you're addicted to.
I guess
Yeah.
If you're a video gameaholic.
Yeah, for sure.
But
But it was-
Mario Man.
It was really great, and it gave me made me feel some hope and promise for the future that people are going to have more arcades.
The
and
future
stuff.
there
So,
will be.
so we will do a day where we go and hang out there and have some fun.
The whole day.
A whole day.
Wow, from 11 till
Well,
midnight.
they're opening hours, yeah,
or
yeah.
2 to midnight,
Whatever
whatever
it is, they're open. Yeah, we'll be there the whole day, so Dave can drink.
This will be true. I will responsibly partake in the
For sure.
beverage.
You know what was interesting,
Is-
which is so much like a regular, like an arcade from the day, but is also still a big piss off. Is there's machines that like just didn't work. You're like, really?
Oh, really?
Like,
Nice.
just turn it on, damn it, or just fix the thing. You know,
Yeah, I just put in my quarter. What quarter?
What quarter?
My quarter.
My quarter.
You understand.
Damn it, quarters.
sure. But I did play NBA Jam, and I actually played a full game without having to put a whole freaking dollar in it, which was awesome. Yeah, it was
NBA
pretty good.
Jam. I haven't played that in
It's the best.
like
They have
97.
an NFL Blitz there, which I want to play. I didn't get a chance to play that. And
Was there lineups for the games?
No, actually, it seemed to be pretty. And this was on a Saturday afternoon.
Okay.
3:34.
Well, yeah, I'm sure there can't.
I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't know. And
Okay,
there was
good.
one guy who was rocking Galaga when I was playing Street Fighter 2 beside him.
Yeah.
And we're both having a horrible time. And to the point where he lost and lost. He was like, you want to switch? I'm like, yeah, let's switch. So it seemed very, very.
So no putting your quarters on the machine. He's like, I got next.
No,
these.
nothing like that. Not that I saw.
Oh,
I'm sure, you know.
but we got to do that.
Oh, we definitely got to do
Come
that.
on,
sure,
just for the
for
shits
sure.
and giggles.
Yeah. And it's funny, as good as I think I am at Street Fighter, I played that and like lost in like after the third round. Like I'm not that good at all.
It's different though.
Sure.
The arcades were always different than
Than the actual
Than the console.
That's true.
Yes.
That's true.
The console seemed easier, but I mean that's how do they get your money?
Yeah,
Right.
that's
They already have
totally
your
it.
$60 with the console version, whereas with the
Yeah.
arcade version, they want you to
Pay more and
feed
more
it
and more.
quarters.
Yeah.
I remember I've told the story or not, but the first time I played Super Mario Brothers on an arcade machine was in an arcade in Toronto. It was in the back of some random place, and yeah, it is not easy. It's way harder, and there's no free lives.
No.
And I was like, oh my god, this is insane. But that's it. They want your quarters. That's the
Yeah.
whole reason why they designed it that way.
Yeah.
Right? So yeah. So that was my trip to Tilt.
Right on. I think there's another place in town like that too,
Yeah.
and not the Rec Room or Palace Head,
Okay,
That's what
like
ones that popped in my head.
new
we should check it out.
place.
Yeah, I'm not aware of another, I have to admit.
The consoles I thought was a smart idea, but the only thing I thought, and it's probably a good thing for them, not for us. If let's say you wanted to save games, there's really no way to do that. If you're playing like a console game that you wanted to,
Yeah,
No.
but if you're
But
really that into it, we all
you
know
know
there's
it.
other methodologies to
That's
play
true.
console games,
That's
not
true.
with a console.
that's true. You can play emulator. Yeah, you're right.
Mhm.
There's lots of ways to do
Oh,
that.
yeah, I don't know what it's called because it would be improper for us to execute on such a thing.
That's true. That's true. Yeah,
That's piracy
that
Yeah,
is
I
piracy.
read about that in the
Heresy.
library.
in the library,
for
in
sure.
the book
Yeah.
museum,
The book
Yeah,
museum,
the
aka the
the library.
the old internet manual.
the old
internet.
Go on, talk to
the Google that you go and use yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah,
You look at the card indexes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
For this
the
film.
Dewey Decimals and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Fuck Dewey.
Yeah, get the stamp
Fuck
and they
that guy.
take.
I know.
Oh, the days.
You're late.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I just had a book report. What?
Well, you don't have to worry about it in London anymore.
Oh, you don't.
Nope. You can't. You do not get any late charges as long as you return the book. That's the only.
Oh,
thing
that's
now.
fantastic.
Yeah, you
That's
get-
well worth it.
Yeah,
Then.
you get 0 late charges nowadays.
I'm amazed at what the library does these days.
But
It's not just books now.
Well, hold on. Unless you return the book.
No. If you return the book, you get no charge. If you don't return the book, you'll get charged the cost of the book.
Which makes sense.
That's
I
how
think.
it was in the first place.
No, but you always got charged late fees,
Oh.
even if you returned it. Now they've
Yeah.
taken that away.
Paid 15 cents.
I never rented books from the book museum. I don't.
No, I have.
I
No.
don't know.
I would get novels. I have to admit the
Comics.
digital.
Tons of
I do a
graphic
lot
novels.
of digital. That's a lot of thing I do
Yeah,
now
digital,
because
yeah.
you can get them online through the digital. And now for some books, it's funny because you'll be in a line where you'll get this book in 3 months, and so 3 months later you'll totally forget about it and get the email about you now have this book available to you.
Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The audio is nice because you can literally.
I've never really done audio with them. I have to admit.
Pretty good.
Nice. Okay.
As long as they have it. If they don't have it,
Yeah.
that's the point, right?
Like I did. I've only ever rented one movie from the library,
Mm.
and that was the animated movie that they made of a book series I liked, Legend. No. The name has escaped me, but it was a book that I loved as a kid. It was a trilogy. It's totally popped in my autumn of
Okay.
Twilight thing. Oh shit.
You love Twilight.
No, it wasn't Twilight. Shit, now I'm going to just sound bad about it. It was not Twilight.
VeggieTales.
No, Dragonlance.
Dragonlance. Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
It was VeggieTales.
No, it was
He's lying.
Dragonlance. It
VeggieTales.
popped in. Whoo! Saved the day.
Dragonlance was a character of VeggieTales.
Dragonlance.
But either way, I remember renting that movie. And
Yeah.
of course, I regret doing that because the movie's not
That's
good at all.
garbage.
It is.
The library saved me because I used to work at the parking lot back in the day.
Yep.
And I mean, aside from all the books I would rent, graphic novels, and that's where I would say I read a majority of all the graphic novels that I wanted to read was there because I was just sitting there in the booth. It's like, all right,
Yeah, go up, get a book, come back
I
down.
just burned through them.
Our
Yeah.
book museum wasn't that good.
Ah.
It didn't have graphic novels or.
No.
Apparently now you can rent video games.
What?
Yeah, and
From the
music.
book
From the library?
Yes,
But it's a book museum.
I know, it's crazy.
I haven't heard of that one.
Yeah,
Shit.
that's a legit thing. I don't know if they have PS5 and Xbox One games, but I do believe you can.
Crazy.
pick up video games.
Like, and again, I haven't done this in a long time because the kids are older and all the other fun going on in the world. But yeah, I used to take the kids over to the local library and they could play video games there,
Oh,
and we
yeah.
could play games, building blocks, like all those things.
Yeah, that was
but
a good
yeah, I
time.
never did video games.
No.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I have to say, +1 for the library. Yeah, I don't go in like I used to.
What was the last video game you think you rented?
Rented.
Oh, you
From like
okay.
not
Jesus.
the library.
The last one
And
that
from where?
So the last one I have to admit that pops in my head, and it may not be the last one, is it was a Power Rangers game, and I biked up to Jumbo Video at like 7 a.m. because I wanted to get it before because it kept disappearing on me, and it was you fought against each other.
Oh yeah, I
Okay.
remember that game.
And it was bad.
Yeah.
That always the way.
It was one of those things where, I got it. I thought, this is going to be so much fun. I'm going to spend the whole weekend doing this. Yeah, I maybe played for a couple hours. Like, okay, this is fucking dumb.
So stupid. I remember playing that too, getting so excited. I'm like, this fucking game sucks.
It was
This
bad.
is not
I think
good
I
at
recently played that on PlayStation Now.
Nice.
It was like new.
That's the last one I remember. It may not be the actual last one, but that is the
Yeah.
last one I remember.
See, it's hard because the last time I was really renting video games would have been the early 2000s. And when I got the Dreamcast, which I did buy from Blockbuster, used, we really didn't have to. Oh, no, that's right. Then the PS2 came, and I did rent games on the PS2. I don't remember what was the last time I think I rented. I can't. Maybe Mark of Cree? Like,
I used to rent tons of games on the PS2.
yeah.
Last game I think I rented was Deadpool
Oh, nice.
That's a good
from
game.
Family Video in St. Thomas.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow. Nice.
So this would have
Wow.
been when
At
I
that
lived in
time.
St. Thomas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 years ago,
Yeah.
something like that, maybe.
More than that, isn't it?
Maybe more, I would think, than
Yeah,
that.
so-
Nikki and I have been together for 10 years. And we met in St. Thomas.
Okay.
Wow.
So I guess, yeah.
Wow,
11
shit.
years ago.
Yeah. Wow.
Mine
10,
goes
11
back
years ago.
way.
What game was it, sorry?
Deadpool.
Oh, Deadpool, yeah.
For Xbox. I think.
Not a bad rent.
No, it wasn't horrible. It's not
No.
a horrible game.
No, it's definitely
Can't
not.
find it anymore, though. It's not in any of the shops or anything.
No, I might have it for a PS3. Might have a copy of it.
PS4 would play that.
Oh, well.
Isn't that backwards compatible?
I don't think so. Damn you, Sony.
I thought that was always the thing with.
I'm pretty confident it's not.
No,
pretty
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty confident
Because
it's
the
not.
PS3 was backward compatible with the 1 and the 2.
Nope.
no,
Yep.
just the
The
two.
first one was.
No, it was
The original one. No.
No,
later
you're
on.
You're on glue. You're on glue, guy.
This is like a whole thing with Sony
You're on glue.
about the fact that
Well, I
they
know
don't
the
do backwards
PlayStation 2 was
compatibility.
backwards compatible with the PlayStation 1.
Yes, I believe that was.
And I literally just watched a video on fucking Tiki-Talkies where a guy put in Crash Bandicoots with the PlayStation 1 in a PlayStation 3. And it read the disc.
Well, I don't know. I'm just telling you,
Right.
there's always been a point of
truly
contention.
have-
And our audience out there.
It was when they switched, though.
Oh,
Because
okay.
they've always had two different versions of each model. Right?
Mhm.
So the PlayStation, let's take the PlayStation 2, for instance. It
Sure,
came
yeah.
out, like when I got it, it was like $500.
Right.
And it was like that big.
fat.
And like,
Yeah,
I still have that
rectangular
one.
look. Nice.
And then they came out with the Slim.
Right.
And that's when they stopped doing backwards compatibility, is when they started coming out with the second versions of them.
Mm.
So like that one isn't backwards compatible. The Slim PS3 isn't backwards compatible.
Right.
So on and such forth.
But I'm pretty sure the PS4 is not backwards compatible to the 3 at all.
Google it.
We're going to Google it. Or you can just
Google
tell us
it.
in the comments below.
Well, no. For the PS4, the wider one, totally. The thinner one, no.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
I
saying.
don't have any.
I don't know.
That's what
I'm
I'm saying.
repeating what you're
We'll
saying.
figure this out.
But that's what I'm
So,
saying.
Do you have PS1 and PS2 games? I guess
I have
we'll get
PS2 games.
some. Okay, we should try it out. That'd be fun.
I've
Anyways.
what's that game called?
That's a cool game. Nice.
That is a great
I played
Tiger
that.
Woods. Tiger Woods.
Is that because you couldn't sell it? Is that why?
No, because it's awesome.
Amazing.
Dude, I have like $26 million in that
Oh
game.
my God.
Oh, wow.
I'm ridiculous at that game. I played it for like hours.
Impressive.
Hours.
Wow, wow,
A
wow.
ridiculous amount of hours. That
Wow.
and Amplitude.
Oh, Amplitude.
Amplitude. I remember
Or
that one.
Frequency.
For sure.
Yeah, Amplitude and
Both those
Frequency.
games I played,
Those
yeah.
were great.
They're amazing. Are they on
God.
PlayStation now? They should be.
On PlayStation now, I don't think so.
They should be.
Yeah, those were great games.
Well,
Shit.
Frequency was. Yeah, I could see Amplitude. You can buy Amplitude for like $25 or something like that.
Oh, yeah, the new version of it.
Yeah,
or
but I
whatever?
don't think it has.
There's no licensed music.
There's no licensed music on it.
Oh,
yeah.
that's the
take
only
some
So it
of
doesn't have like
fun.
David
Does love
Bowie
it.
or Pink or anybody like that.
Or garbage or anybody
Blink 182s.
on DMC. What a great soundtrack that was.
It was
Boys.
awesome.
And Frequency was great too, not because like it was great because it wasn't licensed, but because you didn't know you could have licensed music. And then they brought in Amplitude, which is just a smoother game
Yeah,
with licensed
with
music.
licensed music.
It's like, oh, it's just a million times better.
And they're the precursors to.
yeah,
Yeah,
Guitar
yeah.
Hero,
Guitar Hero,
and-
that's
the
yeah,
ones.
yeah, Rock Band, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Well, it was the same company. Harmonix did Frequency and Amplitude, and then
Nice.
they did Guitar Hero 1 and 2, and then
Think
it
so.
was bought out by Red Octane or something like that.
Something.
And then they made Rock Band,
And then
didn't they?
Activision and
Yeah,
Rock Band was
Either
good.
way.
Rock Band was. I don't know.
Either way,
Yeah.
either way, those were games where the start.
Oh, yeah,
of
that was
all-
all
yeah.
those awesome
Yeah.
playing instrument
Mm-hmm.
fun
Yeah.
games. Yeah, which is nothing like actually playing the instrument, but whatever.
Well, no, you see them now. Like my son, he has the Oculus, and yeah, he puts the music on, and he starts doing the things he needs to do to the beat of the music.
Yeah,
And to be honest, they make their money because even my son will go and he gets his monthly allowance, and 2 days later, can I just do extra chores for some money? Well, what are you trying to save up for? He goes, no, I spent my money. And it's because, yeah, he has spent all his money on
Does he have
some
that
random
cool,
music.
what is it, Beat Saber?
I think
Where
he
you got
does
the crazy
play.
lightsaber
I think he
thingies?
plays a version of that, yeah.
Love
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun.
And that actually
It's
might be
badass
the
game.
game he plays. Like, it's one of those things. The Oculus is cool. I am of one of those people. I put it on. I'm like, oh, this is no.
No, too much. No.
Yeah, it's one of those. Hey, this is kind of fun. Like even the other day, he was having an issue with one of the controllers, and I'm trying to help him with it, and just going through the freaking menu with the controller and everything. It was just like, okay, it's fine. Just don't move the head. It's fine.
Oh my god.
Oh, it gets me set off.
Break out the grab all every time you play it.
Oh yeah, no, it's not. I'll put it on for a bit because he wants to show me something amazing, and it is cool. Like I have to
Oh,
give
sure.
some huge credit to this thing. Like it does give you that 3D.
Yeah.
It really
Yeah.
does. Yeah, I'll try for a minute or two, and then it's very much here you go back, Curtis. And yeah, I go upstairs. I'm like,
Too much.
Yeah, there
you
was
know.
when I tried the PlayStation VR, there were only certain games that I could handle. Other ones were like, no.
yeah.
See,
Like, I tried the Spider-Man one,
oh wow.
and that was no,
Not for AJ.
not for AG. No. But then there was, I think I've talked about this one before. It's like Keep Talking or Everyone Explodes, where you have you have one guy who's in the VR, right, got the headset on, and he sees a bomb,
Right.
Oh yeah.
and then they play it with a partner, so somebody outside the VR has a manual.
Oh,
As to how to defuse
yeah,
this
yeah,
bomb.
Gotcha.
So I have to describe it to you, who has
And
the
then it's a
manual,
manual
and you
to
have to
find
go through it to figure out how to fucking defuse it.
Yeah, that's a
And
fun
you have
game.
a time
Shit.
limit.
Clever,
It's
yeah.
really cool. Yeah.
It's very clever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun time.
So that I could do.
Yeah,
But
I
some
could do
other
that.
ones
I'd be
were-
the book guy.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
I could do that too.
Regardless, it's fun because it's
You're interacting.
You're both,
yeah,
but you both have that
Yeah.
sense of urgency.
yeah, gotcha.
Right. That little stressor kind of thing.
Gotcha,
because
gotcha.
If
That
you
actually
if you
sounds
fuck
good.
up, then I fuck up,
Yeah,
or if I fuck up, then
we both.
both
Yeah,
bad.
yeah. Okay, no, I want to see. I'm going to Google something like that. Maybe I wonder if they have something even on the current Oculus. Is that
Oh,
similar?
guaranteed it's out for the Oculus.
it's possible.
Almost guaranteed.
Because that's
Yeah.
something that, you know what? Yeah, it'd be
be a lot of
nice
fun.
interaction, have some fun. I shouldn't call it a family game, but it'd be a fun, just kind of, you're
Well, no,
interacting a bit more. Yeah.
I'd say it's a family
would say
type
so.
game because
Yeah.
there's no actual
explosions.
Oh, yeah,
explosions
yeah,
or
yeah.
blood and guts or any
Yeah.
of that kind of stuff.
It's just people kind of try to work together. Yeah.
I think the screen just goes red or something.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
and
You
get, like,
lost.
a little vibration. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
Nice.
nothing.
Yeah,
graphic.
in doses I've been fine with VR, but I've never had one around long enough to say whether I get like woozy with certain
Okay.
games or whatever. But I can't wait to upgrade to VR one day.
Space.
Space.
Prepare for space.
Oh, I will.
Yeah. That's
Can't
the
wait.
big thing. So, because even for now, my kids play the VR quite a bit. More my son, and he's fine, right height, everything. And again, yeah, Sam, growing and as such, and likes to jump while playing. And yeah, I'll be sitting there and doing something. Thunk. Oh shit! Thump. Oh shot!
I think you'd have enough room in your living
I
area.
think I'd probably be able to make it work.
Because
for my
it's nice
living room.
and-
yeah,
yeah.
we've
Yeah.
got everything to the edges, which
Yeah.
is nice. Yeah, so we'll see.
Don't
We'll
forget
see.
your ceiling.
But I'm gonna wait. Because I'm probably like, as much as I'd like to get an Oculus, I'm probably gonna wait for Sony's next VR.
I was going to say they're going to come out with one
Yeah.
that's more in line with the PlayStation 5.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
so I think that's what I'll do, and then I'll go.
Oh yeah, no, always. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would make sense because you are a full PSE guy.
I do like my PlayStation. I like Nintendo too. Don't get me wrong, but I am definitely a PlayStation.
You're a
guy.
PSE guy.
Yeah, yeah. for
Why?
sure.
Why PlayStation over Xbox?
I was never a Microsoft fan growing up. It's really what it comes down to. I mean, I've got a Windows machine, but I feel like that's by default. Like, it's not because oh my god, I love Windows.
Right.
Right? It's just because. And like, thanks to this guy, he's taught me how to use, Linux-based programs and things like that. But it's just, whatever. Outside of that, I don't own anything Microsoft related. I think Xbox is awesome. I think what they do is fantastic. It's just, I've always gravitated towards what Sony's doing with their exclusives, with the types of games that they do, and I've been like hooked on everything. Like even the PS1, I was in love with Metal Gear Solid when that came out.
Right.
I was in love with Final Fantasy VII when that came out, and those games weren't coming out for any other systems.
Yeah.
And then by what was it? The PS2 was when the Xbox was first released, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, shortly after.
I believe so.
Yeah. I was already hooked in. Like
Yeah.
I tried. I got a Dreamcast, and they stopped supporting that. So I'm like, okay.
You tried to go.
I did, but like, it just
Actually, you know what? Now I think about it, don't come join Xbox, please.
well, I don't want to lose any money, right? Yeah, and then by the time the PS2 came around, I know it's not like I've never thought about it because I've always thought, well, maybe get a 360 or maybe I'll get a one, and I might even get a one day, one of the little ones, the S's or whatever it's called. But I don't know, like Sony. They got everything I pretty much need.
I have to admit, I don't think we will get another system in my house.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Unless one of your children's accumulates the monies to buy it themselves.
No, they're not even into it. So my son has had it is a 360, but he's had that for 4-ish years, something like this. And I think I have played it more than him.
oh my
Yeah,
goodness,
he's
Wow.
not into it. Again, it's that whole generational, what you're
Yeah.
interested in. He goes on the YouTube, he's on the interwebs, he's doing that. Oculus, he loves that one, constant. Same with Sam. Like the two of them, let's put it this way, played so often they have to go and plug it in. And I need to get them like one of those super extension cords that you can put up against the roof and everything, so
Right,
that way
yeah.
they can actually still play
Right.
safely. But anyway, it's one of those things where that's what they're more into.
That's into,
yeah.
yeah.
When they're our age, they'll talk about, oh, you remember that Oculus 2 with that shitty graphics and that mask?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And now I walk into a room and
Put my contacts in.
yeah, exactly.
I know.
Friggin' Star Trek.
Yeah,
Rolodex,
Sure, we're getting
man.
there.
It's gonna
Well, for what it's worth, I wouldn't be surprised if my PS5 was the last console I have in my house. I wouldn't be shocked. It's not that like I won't want to play other video games because I will, but like it's hard to
When the
think of.
PS6 comes out, remind me to dig
Go
this
back
up
to this
and
episode.
play
Yeah,
this for 'em.
for sure. Yeah.
Well, I could see that, and it'd be more of the PS6 is now just attached to the TV. You download it,
Yeah.
and it's on the TV. 'Cause
That's what I
more and more TVs have more CPU graphical powers within them.
I don't know. Like the whole Stadia thing didn't fly.
but it is flying. It's just going a different direction. You're right. It's not perfect. It's not as good as what we got in the consoles. But what about XPass or whatever it's called, Xbox Game Pass, which you can play completely independently from an Xbox, and that's doing really well.
But what can you play?
All Xbox
Is it like?
games.
But is it like PS Now?
better,
Oh, okay.
like a million times better,
Yeah.
and cheaper? Well, maybe not cheaper, but like
$12
they
a month for PC.
they have day one games. So if a
Oh,
game releases
okay.
day one, released on Game Pass. So if you're a Game Pass subscriber for
Yeah.
$10 a month,
Right.
you can play these games as soon as they come out.
Yeah, I didn't know you can get that even independent of the console because we
Yeah.
subscribe to that. Now we have the 360, so we don't get much in the way of news anymore.
No. But yep, you can definitely play through your PC. You can play
Yep.
through many different avenues.
nice.
Can I play through my PlayStation?
Well, this one you can. There is rumors out there you might be able to play through your Switch, but we'll that remains to be seen.
So I would like to see what I would like to see then. would be, well, Microsoft would have to get in cahoots with somebody or start building their own TVs. But Sony's a major television manufacturer. Let's get, like they had in the 80s and 90s, what was it? The Sharp had a Nintendo TV.
Oh yeah,
that
they
had
did.
a Nintendo
That's
built
right.
in.
Yeah,
There was
yeah.
another one that had a Super Nintendo built
Yep,
in, or a
I remember that.
Famicom built in.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I wasn't aware of that. I
Yeah.
have to admit.
So
Little
the
cartridges on
Sony
the back.
PlayStation TV.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if Sony was going to do it, they would do it. But I don't, and I think Dave's right. If they're going to do a 6, they'll probably do some sort of attachment or something. I don't know if it's going to be built in.
Well, but again, they don't want to tie it to the screen. So, and again,
yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you'd have to think about how big your PlayStation 5 is.
Yeah.
Right? It's
yeah.
bigger than a 4.
It's much bigger than a 4.
Right?
Yeah.
So the consoles aren't getting smaller. The technology isn't getting smaller. It's getting
True.
bigger to accommodate the power it needs to give you those graphics.
Right.
yeah,
So
that's
you would
fair.
end up having
That's
TVs
fair.
that were as big as a CRT,
Yeah. That's
which is
true.
not the way TVs are going.
No, they're going
TVs
smaller.
are going thinner and thinner, and thinner. LG makes a fucking TV that's like as thick as wallpaper.
That's if you want that
Right.
though, and you get what you get for that. But because a lot of the industrial side with the powerful TVs, they have the SoCs. So, and that's where you get all that the graphical and CPU power actually
Right.
in. It's I only know that because of the organization I work for, in which we deal a lot with.
The organization.
the organization.
It sounds like you work for Cobra or something.
He does. You can't speak about it.
Oh, okay.
I can't speak about it. That is correct.
I don't want to get killed. I'm gonna say that.
Serpentor will come for you.
That's right.
But anyway, it's just one of those things. Yeah, we'll see how Shield rolls. We'll talk
see.
about this, but in 40 years it'll be over there somewhere.
Oh, completely. Yeah,
Yeah,
it'll
yeah.
be something new.
Yep.
Yeah. And who knows by that point
40
in time,
years, we won't care.
we won't care. We'll be,
Well, no, they'll have old men video games. That'll
That's
be
right.
the big
That'll be
thing.
Old man game.
our old folks home will be tilt.
Yeah,
It'll be tilt.
Playable with your cane.
That's right. Exactly.
drop off your old parents here,
That's
and
right.
thell shut the f up.
That's
Trust
right.
us.
Leave us alone, yeah. But instead of it being $5 for all day, it'll be
Yeah,
like $99 per hour.
Right.
Well, inflation or anything? Yeah,
That's right.
probably.
Yeah, exactly. That'll be good times.
The idea of putting a quarter. I love every time you said that was our quarter in an arcade.
I know. Oh my
Even back
gosh.
in our day, if it was a quarter, it was usually a secondary
Shit
meh.
game. I know.
Yeah.
I couldn't care.
Yeah.
Like one arcade, I lost my mind when Street Fighter Alpha 2 was a quarter. I'm like, whoa! I can't leave. I have to stay here and play this game the whole time because it's only going to cost me a quarter.
Yeah.
Whereas everywhere else is like 50 cents.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh yeah. You get it.
I know.
We know.
Of course we know.
Video games.
Video games. Well, hopefully, if we are in an old folks' home where we get to play video games, we're in there together.
Sure.
I don't know what that means. Anyways,
Just as long as I don't remember.
Oh, ouch.
there'll be enough drugs.
Being old, I meant.
Okay.
Oh,
This guy.
I know.
I know. Well, anything else to report on in our distracting discussion?
I'm old now.
You are old.
Oh, yeah, shit.
You are old. Happy old
I,
birthday.
You're
I
officially-
turned old last week.
You
Yeah.
did. That's
We're all in
right.
that club
Yeah.
now. That.
Oh,
Not
shit.
alone anymore. Yeah.
Everybody's old.
Over
Crap.
over
We're
the
an old
hill.
man podcast.
Yeah, we're an old man podcast. Yeah,
Shit.
I know. Yeah, fuck beans.
So if anybody from the Depends Corporation would like to sponsor us,
Or anybody that has pills that can help you in the bedroom, they want to sponsor
Yeah.
us. We're taking it.
Yeah.
Blue Chew, looking at you.
And if you anything good for our lawns and things of this nature to help ensure that they stay green and properly cut, actually that would be quite beneficial if you
and to
guys
keep
did.
kids off of them.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
could if you can figure out a way to keep kids off our lawn, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, it would be. Even my own children, please.
Rub A535. Get at me.
Yeah, for sure. At the Ben Gay, for sure.
Ben Street, please.
Ben Straight.
That's
for you.
how. That's how I. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, everybody's their person.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah.
that's me.
Whatever.
If you want Ben Gay, that's okay with.
Well, I'm just saying,
that's
as long as it
fine.
gets the
No
joints out,
judgment.
you know what I'm saying?
To be honest,
Why not
you
to?
really should experiment because you never know exactly what you want until you try.
That's
Thinking
true.
maybe some Lakota.
Yeah.
Can
Yeah.
you even still get that shit
I don't-
anymore?
Can you get it and not be a hate crime? I don't know. That's sure.
Cultural appropriation
Yeah,
to
it
use
is,
it.
yeah. Lakota stuff's good. Well,
Yeah.
gentlemen,
Yeah.
let's end it on a Lakota note.
Oh, you think?
Let's do that right now. Thanks so much for getting distracted with us today and letting us go off on what's going on in our lives and beyond. 'Cause
Yeah.
what the heck conversation was this? It was amazing. But please let us know your thoughts and let us know what you think and what you remember from this conversation. I'd like to know because I don't remember how it started, and here we are ending it. But just a quick note for all those out there that are feeling a little mentally unwell. Please know you matter, not to us just, but to also those that are around you. And do yourself a favor. Have yourselves a conversation with somebody who cares. Outside of that, my name is Harvey.
Dave Shergold.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Oh, nice.
I'm AJ.
Old man AJ.
Old man AJ.
And from now on, Logan will be our favorite movie of all time. And just like that, you've been Sarcastically Distraction. Have yourselves a great day. Bye-bye.
Enjoy all.
Bye-bye, whippersnappers.
Nice.